Jordan Love is now the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, and it's well deserved. He bet on himself going into last year, and he is very deserving. Whether you think it or not, this is just how the game is played. This is how, if you want a halfway decent quarterback, you're gonna have to pay up. It's just the way it is. It's gonna have to pay. But let's go over the contract, and then I'll let you know what I think the rest of the season is gonna look like for the Packers. I'm very excited. It's going to be a great year. But let me know what you think down below, and let's get into it. Now, highest paid quarterback in the NFL. Now, for now, it's not going to last long. I'm sure Dak will surpass that. I'm sure Purdy in a year or so will pass that as well. Yes, Purdy deserves a max contract just like them all. He's great as well. He deserves all the props. But let's talk about Jordan Love. 4 years, 220 million in overall money, $75 million, largest signing bonus in NFL history, and then it'll chalk her up around 55 million per year, which is right around Joe Burrow and Trevor Lawrence. Now, one of these quarterbacks is not like the other, but Jordan Love can be great, and he's going to continue getting better. He may not have the biggest arm, he may not have the deepest arm, but one thing the Packers can do well is find quarterbacks that fit their system. They had a system. Brett Favre fit into it perfectly. They had a system for Aaron Rodgers. He audibled a lot more and went on his own merry way, but still he played within the system and he was successful. Jordan Love is just the next iteration. He has played well ever since he's been here, basically. Yeah, he had that one weird game coming in against the Chiefs when Rodgers had the COVID, but I mean, when you look at his stats, yeah, he had a couple interceptions, but that game was close all the way around, and he very well could have won that game. Then he comes in the past year, he beats the Cowboys, whether you think of it or not. The Cowboys are one of the best defenses in the league. He beat the Chiefs, one of the best defenses in the league. He beat the Lions handily on Thanksgiving Day, and yes, their defense was not as great last year, and supposedly they've gotten better this year, but they're a great team, and they came within a couple possessions of beating the 49ers in San Francisco during a driving rainstorm. And yes, he had that bad interception at the end of the game, but name one quarterback that makes that throw in the driving rainstorm. It's hard to really find one. Maybe Patrick Mahomes, but let's be honest, it's a hard throw. Throwing it in the middle, double coverage, with driving rain and wind, it's just a hard throw to make. But this year is going to be good for him. It really is. A great upcoming offensive line with so much versatility. They have so many pieces that can just move all around. Jordan Morgan's going to be able to move all around. Elton Jenkins, we already know, can play any position. And Zach Tom is going to be the next big paid offensive lineman for the Packers, and he's going to be well, and he can move all around too. They have so much versatility on that offensive line. I'm just beaming. I can't wait to see how it all works out. Yes, you still got Josh Myers. He's definitely the weak link in and the center position, but he'll still be good as well. Then we go to the wide receivers. Christian Watson. Supposedly he had his stuff fixed, his hamstring problems fixed. Jaden Reed, great as well. You have two great tight ends. Romeo Dobbs is a great wide receiver as well. Definitely doesn't get the credit he deserves. And you have a couple others as well. They have talent all over the wide receiver core. Tucker Kraft and Musgrave are both going to have great years. Both can block, both can catch, both can run as well. They're great at every facet of the game. They're only going to get better. And then you have running back Josh Jacobs. It's going to be a great addition. Going to go over 1,000 yards. And even if he doesn't, they just try him out for this year, and maybe they jettison him and go from there. And Marshawn Lloyd, yes, he's had his injuries, but he's looking like he could be a really sneaky pick as well. Then you go to the defense. So much talent. They have talent everywhere in that defense. So many first-round players in the defense. They just need a defensive coordinator to bring it all together. And Jeff Hafley is just that right person. So many great safeties. So many great cornerbacks. Yes, Eric Stokes. If you're going to pick anybody in the defense that's going to be a weak pick, it's going to be Eric Stokes. But Jordan Love has this great team around him. He doesn't have to be perfect. He doesn't have to be Patrick Mahomes on a weekly basis. He just needs to work within the system, and we know he can do that and do that well. And he's only going to get better. Yes, it's a high watermark to pay for sure. But like I said before, this is just the nature of the beast. It's just what you have to do. If you want a half decent quarterback in this league, you have to pay up. I mean, even guys like Tua Tagovailoa are getting paid lots of money. And yeah, Tua has had some great games, but come on, he hasn't won a playoff game. Jordan Love has. Whatever you think about the Cowboys, and yes, they do collapse in the playoffs all the time, but they were a great team going in. It's just, yes, we just expect them to collapse every year. But Jordan Love deserves the pay. Maybe it ends up being a bad decision, but Packers had to do it. They had to pay him. It's just he was the next in line. He was gonna get paid, and he won't be paid for the highest paid for long. Other quarterbacks will come along, and in a couple years it'll seem like a bargain because of the team he has around him. They're filled at every position possible with great talent, great young guys. They're only gonna get better. I mean, so many great pieces on the defense that just needed that final piece, defensive coordinator, to gel this team together and make it great. I mean, you've seen a couple of videos I put. If you've seen the couple of videos that I posted from Packer practice so far, the defense is flying all over the place. And yes, they're playing against Sean Clifford, Michael Pratt, but still, they're making great plays. They're only going to get better. Some of the first week of training camp, they still have a whole another month to get better. And they're going to be revved up, ready to play in Brazil against Philadelphia. And they're going to start out the season with a win. Watch it. They will beat the Eagles week 1 in Brazil, basically playing against or with a home crowd because of all of the Packer fans in Brazil and all the Packer fans are going to travel from Wisconsin to the game. It's going to be green and gold all over the place. And it's going to be a great year. Maybe even a Super Bowl year. I truly think Jordan Love could bring this team to the Super Bowl. He doesn't need to be Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't need to be Brett Favre. He doesn't even have to be somebody like Joe Burrow. He can just play within the system, and he'll get it done. He's going to be good. He has he has more promise right now than Caleb Williams. All right, Caleb Williams has all the promise in the world, but he hasn't played in the league yet. He hasn't got taken his hits yet. Jordan Love is here, and he's ready to prove that last year was not a fluke and that the best is yet to come. The winning starts now, and now the work begins to prepare for the 2024-2025 season. Packers are going to have a good year, and Jordan Love is going to be a big part of that reason why. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. Let me know what your thoughts are on Jordan Love. Let me know what you think how his contract is going to work. Make sure to subscribe if you like the video. More and more content coming out every day. Daily sports history or daily history videos, daily Brewers videos whenever they play, the daily Dragon Ball Z episode reviews. I'm working right now almost through the series, and we got 100 episodes left, so that's going to come before you know it's going to be gone just like that. But so much content coming out. Just check out the channel. If you like it, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, make sure to comment. I love hearing your comments. I love talking to this great community. Even though it's a very small community, the people that do comment on my videos are appreciated. And I hope you keep bringing it on. But let me know what you think, and have a great day. And as always, God bless.